everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. So I am sitting here with a pile of book pages, and I just was playing around and just made a couple of very simple things I wanted to share with you, just in case you might have some book pages hanging around. This is actually from an old Bobbsey Twin story book, but you could use any old fiction novel, anything like that. So if you have a bunch of these and you want a couple fun ideas, let's get to it. Okay, so 2 ideas. And these are the 2 ideas. So actually first I made these. I was working with the concept of having a base, and I just use a plain piece of printer paper, white printer paper, and I just created a floral design from the book page. But I want to show you a trick that I used with that. And here's a second example on an old scrapbook piece of paper that I had, and I thought that came out kind of fun. And you can glue this entire thing down to a journal page, or you can turn it into a pocket or a tuck or whatever you like. Lots of fun things. You can make a bunch of these up ahead of time, mass making them, and then have them ready. So you don't even have to have your journal constructed yet. You can have fun right away, right out the door. You don't even need the book. Okay, and then these are just some fun things I was making with some stencils, but I want to show you the product that I used, or products, because I was actually planning on watercoloring, just painting some flowers onto some book pages, and I came across an old supply that I had that I completely ignored, totally forgot about it, and decided to pull it out and have some fun with it. So you might have some of this hanging around as well. And if you don't have it, I have an option for you that might work just as well. Okay, so they just make really pretty pages. And you could use these for so many things. So these are also fun to mass make. You could use these as little pockets or tucks or bookmarks, or like fold them. You could use use them as signature pages. Just so many things. Okay, so I want to show you what worked with these and what didn't, and what I used. So I guess let's do these first. And here's the tip I wanted to show you. That's what it is. Okay, so okay. These are very easy. Anybody can do them. This is the paper that I used. Well, it would really be nice if I cleaned my desk. One day. Okay, let me just move that. I just need to do a little trimming. Just a little trimming. Okay. Alrighty. So I think I'm just going to cut this in half. These don't have to be any specific size, other than just think about you want it to fit inside your journal. So there, that's pretty, what I call pretty darn close, if you really need to know. It's approximately 6 by 3.5, 6 tall by 3.5 inches wide. And I thought to myself, well, what if, okay, so just grab a book page. Any old book page will do. Okay, so here's one. And I thought, what if I didn't have paper punches and fancy things like that? How could I create some things? So I thought flowers are always easy to work with. So I folded this in half, long ways. And then I just cut out what I thought looked like little petals or leaves. They could be either. And, you know, it doesn't really matter if they're perfectly the same or not. Doesn't matter tall. Nope, not too tall. You can cut extra pieces. That's fine. You know, I mean, who knows? We might just use these things for other things. We don't know what we're doing. That's the story of my life. Okay, so what I did use was the old Aquarelle Stabilo pencil, and that's not shocking. I mean, you can probably see the darkness around there. So let's just go ahead and make one of these. We'll do it quickly. And so I just got these pieces. These are folded, so they're going to open up. Got some pretty little oval shapes here, and they don't even have to be perfect petal shapes. Sometimes I would say this is more perfect petal shape, and these are more like random petals in the wind, a different type of flower, if you will. Not all petals look alike. So I'm just going to see what I have here, and I'm not going to get too excited about anything, but I'm just going to go ahead and glue them down. So what I'm going to do, make a basic flower shape. So let's just grab a few of these. Okay, 3. Oh, we'll do this one. I'll just make it one big flower. How about that? Yeah, we're just going different here. And what I did was, in the lazy crafter that lives inside of me, just grabbed a glue stick And see, this is, you know, like you're thinking, no, that's not good. Okay, well, this is what happened. I'm just going to show you as it actually happened. Okay, so I put some glue stick down. Oop, I already dropped a petal. And I put the flower down. Now, obviously, not all of these little edges are going to be stuck, right? Because it's only going to be where the glue is grabbed in the back. But I decided to say, don't worry about it. Let's just carry on and see what happens. Okay. So then apparently I made little stems, so I could just come along and, you know, make some stems. That's pretty easy. This random stemage here doesn't really matter exactly. Yeah, that's kind of good. That'll work. All right, so this one I think I did run over with the thumb and the glue stick together. This is a Scotch Create glue stick. Yep, back on that one right now. It's got a good grab, so that's why I'm using it right here right now. Now put it so it's nice, Pam. Okay, there we go. There we go. I can always trim that off. So then I took my, oh, it's not easy to say, Aquarelle Stabilo pencil number 8046. And I'm going to do something different here that I don't normally do, so hold your breath. Okay, I'm just going to outline first. Okay, that is something that I normally do, so, but it's coming. Hold your breath. What? What was that? Sonny, go check that out. Oh, yeah, perfect timing. I think it's Lawn Guy. Hello, Lawn Guy. How are you? Yep, there he is, all firing it up and all. Okay. That's okay. I don't think it's too loud. Now I'm going to, let me go a little closer here for you. I'm going to go and outline the petals as well, because I think that's going to, I could have inked each petal individually, but I just thought, let me try this instead as an option. We don't really have to ink all the time. We can sometimes do other things, right? We can. And then I thought, okay, let me put a big dot in the center, just because, you know, it's like a thing in the center of a flower, right? And normally I would take a little bit of water. Whoop, okay. Oh, I should back up just a little bit. I would take a little, my spritzer bottle. Where's my spritzer bottle? It's right here. Normally, I would take this and I would spritz in my hand, and then I could take this with a Q-tip or just with my finger and do this, right? But no, I was going to try something new this time. So get rid of that water. And I pulled out my spritzer bottle of coffee dye, which is basically instant coffee in here with a little tiny splash of alcohol to keep the weird stuff from growing. But I got to use this stuff up. So I thought, instead of water, why not use something that is tinted brown already? So I might get more of a like a grungy vintage sort of look instead of just using plain paper. Of course, I'm dripping it all over the place, but that's actually okay because it's kind of the look we're going for. And then you make sure you get all these inner ones too. Okay, all right. Oh, that came out interesting, didn't it? Okay, where's the tissue when you need it? Okay, you can like splatter the rest on there. Oh, somebody said I don't splatter enough, so we'll probably we'll try splattering some more and see. I'll just give you some splatterage so you can have some fun with that. Okay, I'm just going to back up a little bit, look a little close. Okay, so now you're saying, but Pam, everything's not glued down. And I thought, well, you know, I could come in there and glue it all, or we could work with it. And I thought, so that's what happened with this one. See how that one has some dimension? Instead of like going in there and gluing all these down, flat, like we, you know, do often, what if we like curled them back on themselves and actually worked them into the design? See that? Yeah, that'll still sit nicely in a journal, but it gives it a little bit of texture. You know, blowing in the wind flowerage. Let's see if we can do that here. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just going to see what happened. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Is it all glued? It can't be all glued down because there wasn't glue in the center. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of fold them back on themselves wherever they weren't really glued down. You know, it's like a 2-year-old came along here and did this project. But hey, we're having fun, so that's all that matters. But then I thought, how can I highlight those edges a little bit? I have a little of the black on there, but what did I grab? I grabbed my good old friend. Where are you? Here you are. My brown dauber, my brown ink dauber. And I throw it and I spritz it with a little water just to activate the ink on here. And I just kind of rubbed backwards on those like that. I thought that looked kind of cool. You know, it gives it a little bit of dimension. Yeah. Now I've completely lost my center doodad, so maybe I'm going to come in here and just do a little bit of, you know, finishing work. I'll just give them like a center hoo-ha. And then, as you can see, this one, I just drew some little lines, emphasizing maybe just some of the petal work, you know? Just kind of where it went. I don't know, I was just kind of drawing, actually. And you could do other things. You could put dots on it. Doesn't matter. And I thought I'm not going to wet this part. I'm just doing this for extra accent. And yeah, just kind of fun. All right, so that's good. And this last little bit, I think I'm just gonna trim off. And I'm just gonna call that done. Now you see I have this splash of the extra coffee over there. Now what's gonna happen if I spray this with the coffee? I have no idea, so let's try it together. Ready? It's going to be either great or disaster. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Okay, I can live with that. And we'll just let that dry and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here now. That's kind of cool, right? I splattered. Okay, it was more of a spray. It wasn't a true splatter, but it was just easier. I can splatter. I can. I've splattered before, and I can splatter again. Okay, where are we time-wise? Okay. Okay, so let's just make, I want to show you what this looks like if you just do it on a plain white piece of paper. Very simple. Let's just try it again. Let's maybe use up the pieces that we had here. I'm just going to go for the text blocks, maybe do some skinny things. Maybe these, because I'm tearing out different shapes, my petals or my design might change completely just based on what I have. Oh, look at, I have all this here. Look at, maybe I'll make my stems out of this. Look at me go. Just using every little bit. Holy macaroni. Here we go. All right, so we got that. Yeah, no, you missed a spot. Over here. Yeah, come closer to the window so I can hear you. That's the way it goes. No, we're very appreciative. We would not want to be doing that because it's very hot out, and I'm extremely thankful. So let's make some flowers instead. In the AC. Okay, so okay, I'll just make maybe a different style of flower. This posy was looking up to the hi there. Yeah, looking up to the sun. So maybe let's just do one that looks up to. Yeah, there we go, right by the window. That's perfect. And we'll put you there. That's kind of an interesting flower. Okay, now I'm not stapling it. You could, if you're like worried or something, you could staple it. But I don't want to get the glue all over the place. So I'm going to pull out this mystery sheet from nowhere, and I'm going to put the glue on the back of this as much as I can without letting go of the central core. Not easy, but possible. All right, that way I don't get glue all over this page. And then I put that down. Okay. All right, now where is my my nice, yeah, a little closer here. Yeah, no, come on in, have some tea. Okay, how about the Fair Mystery? That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, let's do that. All right, here we go. Thumb maneuver, fancy thumb work happening now. Be careful not to tear your paper. Go slow, just push it. All right, and then put it where you want it. Plant that flower. All right, here we go. And we're down. Okay, and the rest of us, we'll figure out later. Okay, so basically the same concept. A little closer. All right. Okay, I should probably sharpen this a little bit, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm just going to run around the outside, marking the shape of the external petalage, coming down, following this stem, down we go. That is good. Now I'm going to outline the petalage. And you don't even have to follow the actual shape of the petalage. You can create a petal out of, like maybe I want this petal to go here, and maybe this one only goes this way. And so you can design them on here. You have that possibility. And you can even you can do something like this and give it a different shape. If you didn't really like the way it came out, you can just add to it. And okay, so let's get a little bit of this stuff going. This is the coffee. See that? And you can use a Q-tip or something too, but I just got my finger here and I'm just going around and wetting this. All right, so it's going to be like a blacky brown. Oh, I got a dot on it. Oh, she's Brink! What is it? Splattering! Yeah, here, look at her go. Whoa, look at that. She can do it. Yes, she can. No tools needed. Just finger flicking. Finger flicking. I'm just lazy. I could go get a toothbrush or something. I'm just lazy. But that's not kind of because you can discover new ways of doing things when you're just sitting here goofing around. Okay, a little more. I need a little more. All right, can you see? No, you couldn't see half of that. That's all right. I'll back it up in a second. Okay, let me just get this. And then all the edges where you had it. Okay, that's very good. Dab, dab. Backing up a little bit so you could actually see what I'm working on here. Okay. I guess at this point, I can go ahead and cut this off. I trust the Scotch Crate glue stick in this particular case because I just feel like it's going to stick. You know what I mean? Where the regular ones like I don't know if the Amazon Basics is going to stick. Well, maybe we'll try that at some point. I just feel like it would let go. Okay. Probably because here you go. It's a washable glue. That probably means it'll just wash away. Is this washable? I don't think so. I think this is a permanent glue stick. So if you're playing with water or wetness, let me make sure, open my mouth here. Non-toxic, both are non-toxic, but this one's permanent and this one is washable. So I think this one just anchors it in more. And this one is like, hey, I just need a little stick, a Rooney, and I'm probably relying on other things to keep it in place. Okay, so there we go. Oh, and then I was going to take this and I was going to maybe just, okay, so this guy is like going to the sun. Maybe just, he needs some of those. You know what I mean? Gee, he needs some of those. Yeah, there we go. Now we got that going. And you could do leaves and all sorts of fun things, right? Yeah, so, I mean, basically the same concept, but two that came out looking very different, right? But you can just make a whole bunch of these. And these are, I think they're really beautiful. I don't know, I just get great joy out of those. And you can like, let's say, not everybody wants to have the roll-up look. If you don't want the roll-up look, then just come along with some other non-water soluble glue like Fabrifix, or you can use your glue stick, again. But just put a little there, a little here, a little there, a little here, and then just moosh it all down, and then you're good. Yeah, you're done. Yeah, and we're good. Okay, so that's this little project. And that's, where are you? Oh, you want to see the other one? See how he's drying? Okay, we'll take a look. There we go. So this is the guy with, he's Mr. Dimensional. He's got texture. That's kind of cool. Okay, so different looks for you there. And that's how the coffee staining went on that. Very easy to do, very fun, very fulfilling. Yeah, I could do a bunch of those. That is very fun. And a great way to blow through a bunch of book pages. Okay, and now on for amazing, fascinating idea number 2, which will totally blow your socks off. Or not, I don't know. Okay, so here, let me show you the examples. Okay, I just think these are so pretty. I mean, I don't know, I could look at these all day. They're just lovely. Different colors. So pretty, right? Look at moving them around a little bit. But Pam, you've shown us stenciling before. No, this is different. Wait for it. Okay. Okay. All right, now I'm also going to show you what not to do. Okay? This is what to do, what to do, what to do. And I would call that a big what not to do, and I'll show you what happened there. Oh yeah, he's right at my window. Hi. No, yeah, how are the wife? How are the kids? Everybody's good? Great, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all right, no, he's moving on now. No, we totally appreciate him. Okay, so what we're gonna do, where's my stuff? Here it is, it's right here, and it's not going anywhere, and neither am I, and neither are Sunny. So, my idea was, why don't you grab a stencil, Pam, and since you don't really feel like spraying and making a big mess, but you just want to goof around and have some fun, what if you took some glue, and actually I used the, I think I used the Amazon one here, and I looked at my stencil, and I said, okay, that's approximately where my stencil's going to land, here and maybe a little bit over here. What if I just put some glue in that area, and then when I put my medium down, it'll stick better. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I just random, and I thought, oh, that'll help my stencil stay in place too. Look at me go. So awesome of me. Okay, I got my stencil up north there a little bit. Okay. And I thought, well, you know, better safe than sorry. I better put something under because I am going to be making a little bit of a mess. And the tool I used was, where is it? I had it right here, ready for the big shoe. There it is. I can see it. I used one of those smaller paddle brushes. Usually these come in a set of makeup paddle brushes or, oh, it's over here. Like a bunch of these things. Often they come in different sizes, like you might get a pack of like 5. They're very densely packed. They're great for stenciling. Sometimes they have this little gizmo on them. I mean, this one's even smaller. You know what I mean? So just pick one, you know. I mean, I picked one and I used multicolors. I did. What is the product that I used? I pulled this out of my drawer. It's a chalk, but it's a metallic cream chalk. What is that? I don't know. To me, it just sounds like makeup. So you could probably use makeup if you have like creamy eyeshadows or something like that. And so first of all, what I did was I didn't use this. I came along and I tried to use this thing that comes with it. It's like a little one of those, you know? And okay, so I picked up a little, it comes with these little cotton fuzzball things. And I'm figuring like, well, they must know what they're doing because they have this. And this stuff it's not just powder. It's got like a creamy base to it. It's like cream eyeshadow or something. But anyway, I thought, okay, let me just try this. And this is where I would say it didn't work that well. First of all, I'm losing a little ball. And this became kind of complicated with all the fuss. I like the product. I mean, this little gizmo, I don't know. I was like doing that. I'm like, what the, you know, what the, yeah, this is just not working for me. So I think that little ball went back in there. This got dropped and this was picked up. So a little bit of that in there. I think this is what I can't remember anymore. Going around, actually this works much better. I don't think I did this, but I'll show you. Yeah, oh, I know what happened. Here we go. Come in closer and I'll show you what didn't really work so nice. Let me show you. Oh, can you see how it's kind of gumming up in the center there? Like the glue underneath is rolling upon itself. And, come back here. Maybe I'm too close. Is rolling upon itself. I really want you to see this. Although it's holding the product well, but it's like I'm getting glue balls, you know? And now I'm going to just go in the green and I'm cross-pollinating completely, but I just want a green leaf there. Is it a green leaf? Okay. And then we have one down here. We'll just go for the same color. What the heck? All right. It's kind of like a rosy rose color and a little bit of green. Same one. Probably should change these, but too lazy. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got. Okay, so it's kind of sticky, and I'm sure that will dry, but I've got a little residue and balling up. So I thought that was kind of nice, but it didn't take the turkey all the way home to the oven. You know what I mean? So I thought, well, what else can I do? Yeah, hello. Well, yeah, no, looking good. You're doing a great job. I'm so appreciative. You have no idea. And, okay. So then we moved on to product number 2, which I think I like a lot better. Although I have to admit this one does give you nice intensity. Wait a minute, bring back product number 1. I'm not finished with you yet. So I decided to scrap the entire glue idea and just use a book page and a stencil, skip the glue entirely, and just use the product, the metallic cream chalk by Pebbles Ink. I don't know if I've ever heard of this company again or before or where I got this, or even if they make it anymore. But like I said, if you have any old cream eyeshadows around, it would probably work. Okay, so I'm just going in with this. Let's try the same color, so we have a consistency here for comparison purposes. Okay, there we go. I'll try and put a link if I can find it. I don't, like I said, I don't know if they still make this stuff, but look for something. So I'm sure they make some kind of goop that's similar if you can't find this exact one. But look in the chalk section. This is called a metallic cream chalk. This is probably giving me different colors because I'm putting different colors in it. Here I'm going for the green. Back in the green. It would be really nice if you washed your stuff, Pam. Okay. Oh, I thought that was nice. I really liked that one. I thought it came out really nice. It was very easy to do, very quick. Now, it's going to smudge. It didn't smudge. That's a little thicker. Smudge. Light, very like barely. I mean, it's nothing to even worried about. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, this stuff, it was not like, there was no major smudgage that happened. So I thought that's very functional for a junk journal, you know, because it can open and close on pages. Okay, I'm going to give it a real hard rub now. No, I can't see anything. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, let me take you closer so you can see. I'm using full force. I've got even a dirty finger. There's a light huge smudgage, but barely. You know what I mean? Like somebody's got to really go in there and push it. And I don't know. I think it's just fine. I just think it's just dandy. Okay, so now we're moving up the evolutionary scale. So the intensity of the color, no glue. With the metallic cream chalks by Pebbles. 30 precious metal shades. There you go. No, not sponsored. Just found it in my drawer, honestly. Okay, now digging in the same drawer of chalk, and this chalk pastels, like I guess chalk is a form of a pastel. And this one is like a chalky chalk. This is like sidewalk chalk. It's dry, it's dusty, it's porous. It's like your old matte eyeshadows. So if you have matte eyeshadows that are sitting around, you're not doing anything with, you can use that for this, I think. I don't know how well they'll adhere, but let's see how the chalk does. And chalk is just, I think, loose pigment. Okay, not going to try the glue, going to skip that. And I'm just going to go here. I don't know, should somebody clean this off? Probably, huh? To have a pure test. We'll just go in. Okay. Okay, so let's pick a color. And let's pick this one right here. That's a nice intense one. That would be similar to the other one. Maybe 3 or 4 rounds. Good pickup of the pigment. Okay, here we go. It's lighter. I will give you that. It is a lighter effect, but still very pretty in its own right, because sometimes you want lighter, softer. You know, you don't always want intense in your face color maroon. You want just a little bit of subtleness to have fun. Now I'm going to cross pollinate. I'm going straight in the green, people. Don't look. If you have to look away, it's okay. Yeah, straight in the green. Straight in the green. There we go. Green leaves. Got green leaves going. Nope, they're turning brown. Okay, that's all right. Let's do one down here. Oh, let's just look at that one. That's very pretty. All right, that's very nice. Okay, let's give it the smudge test. Now it's all dry, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Ready? Ready? It's not really moving. It's like barely. Okay, like a little hairy hair. Like minuscule. Highly effective. No glue. No nothing. Nothing. I mean, nothing. I know. All right, let's be complete. And okay, that's the reddish color. Going around, and then a little bit of the green, just for some accent. Kind of looks brown for some reason. Probably because I'm cross-pollinating. Getting a little more of the green on there, going back to green. Okay, and that's what I got. Yeah, okay, now that has a lot of pigment on it. Let's see if that smudges. Okay, half a dirty finger. Here we go. Ready? A light huage of a smudge, but not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd have to really get in there. I mean, I would really say that's pretty good. So, very nice, right? Okay, so let me see what else I did. Okay, that was with the glue. That's the old one. I'm doing different colors here, like softer colors. There's this one. I don't know if they make this anymore either, but there's a lot of different like hues of pink and purple and lots of floral colors that you could use. This is called Stampin' Up, Stampin' Pastels by Stampin' Up. Acid-free, non-toxic. Hey, cool. And so a lot of colors to pick from. And you probably don't have to have this product. Probably any colored chalk will work, I imagine. You might even want to try Kitty Sidewalk chalk. I mean, that might very well work. So even some darker muted flowers can look very beautiful. Let's make a few of those just for fun. And yeah, these are, I don't know, these are just great to have on hand in your stash. Just at the ready. Here, like when you have these pages that have half a blank of nothing on it, just put a stencil there. You know what I mean? Just slap her down. Okay, let's do a purple muted one. Can you see? Are you in? This one. Okay. Purple muted. All right. Oh, it's almost going black. That's kind of cool. It's because we'll probably have glue and red in here or something. That looks kind of cool. I'm going with it. I'm going to make the green. Here's a green. You get the green going. Okay. Should probably done the two flowers at the same time. You don't have to cross-pollinate. I'm just being lazy. And then let's do this one up here. Okay. I think these flowers are going to come out like gray. Like a gray black, which is fine. You know, I'm not polarized. We can do whatever we want to. Oh, that's really pretty. Isn't that really pretty? Look how pretty that is. I mean, all right, I kind of shot this guy a little high. I could have probably brought him down. But, I mean, the possibilities, right? I mean, you could even, look, I mean, just look at this. I mean, just look at this. Okay, well, first of all, you could just fold it, and that would make a really pretty little pocket, you know? Oh, you could even do something like that. Oh, that would be cute, right? There you go. You got a pocket, you know, just glue everything together and glue it behind it like that. Isn't that pretty? That's just so pretty. And if you just take that and you just come around and you just finish up the edges a little bit. If you want, you don't have to do this. This is just that extra fussy foo-foo. You know how it is. And yeah, closer. Yeah, over here. Yeah, right over here. Right by the window. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, come on. Don't be shy. No, I'll leave some lemonade. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, he's coming in the front door. No, he's not. He's just very thorough, and like I said, I greatly appreciate that. And because otherwise it would be me out there. And this is just beautiful. I mean, just beautiful. Okay, so what is there anything more to be said? I don't know where else we can take that other than, you know, things don't always have to be grand biggies. Sometimes they can be small cuties. And you can have a lot of fun, you know? Let's see if I can get them all in the picture here. And you just never know how you're going to use these things in the future. But when you have them, then you have possibilities. So sometimes, I think the thing with the junk journaling is that it can become very quickly overwhelming because it seems like an enormous task. But if you break it down into these smaller parts, you can have a boatload of fun. Let me tell you. It's like non-stop funorama because you control the pace. Remember that. There's nobody saying you got to get it done by. And if there is, you just tell them to move along because art comes when art comes and not a second before. And don't let them push you around. Yeah, you just show them where the door is. Okay, that is really cute. There you go, folks. So those are all the things we made and created. And that I wanted to show you. So, where are we? Oh, we are still in June. So that technically means the FUNDLE special is still running up until this, up until this Thursday. So that would be today and tomorrow. So it ends tomorrow at midnight. So, through June 2022, if you purchase a FUNDLE, which is a collection of old and interesting papers for your junk journals, 100 pieces, and I mail them to you, I will automatically include a vintage digital kit, a vintage Digikit, which are printable. I'm printing it out for you in this case, and I'm including it inside your package. And it let me just show it to you. I actually have one. Yeah, way to go, Pam. 2 days left of the special, and you finally have one to show. Okay, so, yep, these are them. It's a beautiful old story called Flowers Legend, and they're gorgeous images, and you can use them any way you like in your junk journals or whatever you like to use them in. And there you go. That's a free gift from me to you that comes in the package. So if you'd like that, make sure you order your FUNDLE before June 30th midnight, at the night of the June 30th. So before Thursday turns into Friday. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. And if you haven't signed up for my free monthly email newsletter, make sure you do because you get a free digital image emailed to you every month, a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it, and do you want to explain to them what you got a taste of today, Sunshine? All right, yes, I would. Hello, oh, hi, oh, what do you, hey! Is that the lawn guy? That's the lawn guy, Mom. He's awesome. Yeah, he is awesome. Yeah, we really think he's awesome. So, hi, everybody. Okay, carried away, Mom. I have things to do. Bye. Where are you going? Happy crafting. Okay, thank you. I guess he's got a busy social calendar. I think he wants to go watch Lawn Guy. Okay, so yes, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't done that yet. There's going to be a little link in this video, approximately between the 9 and 10 o'clock 9 and 10 o'clock. The 9 and 10 minute mark where there should be something that pops up where you can just click it and sign up, or the link is down below in the description box. And I also have my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern time. My podcasts, which are related to junk journals, paper crafting, life of a crafter, and answering your crafty questions, they come out Tuesdays and Thursdays, the new ones. And I'm also sprinkling in some video podcasts from my flashback videos from some earlier videos that I made on some of the other days. So keep your eyes open for those. Those are viewable. The video podcasts are viewable on Spotify, or of course you can watch them on YouTube as well, or you can listen to the audio ones on any of your normal podcast platforms, or just go to anchor.fm or just Google the Paper Outpost podcast and you will find it. And it's free to listen. I also have an Etsy shop where I have journals and bundles for sale. They're available and they're in there when I have them done. And also that's where you find my printable Digikits, which are computer files that you purchase from me. And they're collected in themes, and they're 5 pages each, and you can print them out. And once you buy them, you can access them in your Etsy account as many times as you want, download them, save them, print them out as many times as you want, and use them in your artwork. If you don't have a printer, I have a print and mail option. Just pick out 10 Digikit names, email that list to me, buy the print and mail option, and then I will ship those out to you. And also that is where I sell my FUNDLEs. Those are the collections of the old and interesting papers. I also have an Amazon shop, so if you're looking for a really cool supply, or something that I use in the video, I try and put links to the things that I use in there. So if you're searching for them, you can find them easily. And also, that is an affiliate. I'm an affiliate for Amazon, so I do get a small commission, but you do not pay more for the products using my links. I have a merchandise shop. If you like the phrase, create with reckless abandon. And if you're interested, you can get a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zipped hoodie, a tote, a mug, you name it, for yourself or for a family member, and that will be shipped out to you. And I believe that's available in most countries in the world too. So check it out, see if your country is on there, and you may be able to get that shipped. Also, you can find me on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun doing weekly and monthly challenges. And also remember, most of all, that fun can be simple. Right, Sunny? Right, Mom? And create with reckless abandon, everybody. We'll see you next time. We'll be having more fun together. Have fun with your papers. Bye-bye.